All right, let's cut right to the chase. Aizen Power. Does it actually live up to the hype? Today, we're going to tear apart the marketing, look at the real data, analyze the formula, and find out what's really going on. So, Aizen Power is making some pretty big promises when it comes to male performance. But the real question is, does it actually work? That's what we're here to figure out. Is this the real deal or just another supplement bottle full of empty promises? Okay, first up, the Aizen Power promise. So what are they actually claiming this stuff does for you? So if you look at their claims, it's pretty clear they're going for a whole system approach. This isn't just about targeting one thing, like erectile dysfunction. No, they're talking about reversing ED, boosting your stamina and energy, cranking up your libido, and just as important, restoring that confidence. It's really designed to tackle that whole cluster of issues that can creep in with age. All right, that's the promise. But what is this stuff exactly? Let's take a look under the hood. Okay, so at its core, Aizen Power is a 100% natural dietary supplement. That's kind of its main selling point. The whole idea is that it uses a blend of plant extracts, herbs, vitamins, and minerals to support healthy erections. We're talking no synthetic chemicals here, which is a huge deal for anyone who's a bit cautious about going the pharmaceutical route. Now, let's talk safety and manufacturing. They're making some pretty solid claims here. It's made in an FDA-registered and GMP-certified facility. Now, if you don't know, those are basically the gold standards for quality and safety in manufacturing. And on top of that, it's all natural, non-GMO, gluten-free, and this is a big one, non-habit forming. They're reporting no side effects, which really positions it as something you could potentially use long-term without worry. So we know what it is, but how does it claim to work? Let's dig into the mechanics of it. Okay, so the way it's supposed to work is basically a four-step process. Think of it like a chain reaction. First, it boosts your nitric oxide production. Why does that matter? Well, that helps your blood vessels relax and open up. Then, that helps reduce inflammation in your body. And with less inflammation, you get better blood flow, specifically to the penile chambers. And the end goal of this whole cascade, you guessed it, stronger, healthier, more reliable erections. All right, time to get into the nitty-gritty. Let's look at the key ingredients and what they're actually supposed to be doing. So the formula is actually pretty smart. It's not just one magic ingredient. It's a team of them, each with a different job. You've got your antioxidants, like Milk Thistle and Cayenne, which are there to fight inflammation. Then you bring in the heavy hitters for testosterone and libido. We're talking Korean Ginseng and Zinc. And then you have others like Banaba and resveratrol, which are specialists in supporting blood flow and detoxification. The whole idea is that they all work together synergistically to get the job done. And when you combine all that stuff, this is the kind of result they're aiming for. It's not just about smoother blood flow for better erections. The reviews point to a reduction in performance anxiety, which, let's be honest, is a massive deal for a lot of guys. Plus, you get that testosterone boost, and it even touches on things like improved sperm motility and male fertility. So it's a really comprehensive list of benefits. Okay, this all sounds great, but this brings us to a really important part of this analysis: expectations versus reality. Let's get real about what you can actually expect. So let's lay it all out, the good and the bad. On the pro side, it's pretty compelling. It's 100% natural, no reported side effects, and there's a money-back guarantee. Can't argue with that. But the cons, well, this is where you need to pay attention. This is not a miracle pill. It's not something you pop and see results in an hour. The reviews are clear. It requires you to be consistent, to take it every single day, and the results, they're gradual. They take time. And speaking of time, this timeline is absolutely crucial to understand. In about 2 weeks, you might start to feel some early signs, maybe a little more energy or focus. But for the real benefits, the stuff you're buying it for, you're looking at a minimum of 3 months. And for the best, most lasting results, the consensus is you should really commit to a full 6-month run. And that brings us to a really important number: 60. As in 60 days. So what's so special about 60 days? That's their 100% money-back guarantee. The deal is, you have a full 2 months to try it out, and if you don't see the results you want, you can ask for a full refund. Now, this is really important. It's important to note that the link to the official, secure website for Aizen Power is down in the video description. That guarantee is only good if you buy it from them directly. So after looking at all of this, the claims, the ingredients, the user feedback, what's the final verdict? What's the takeaway? This quote we put together from a bunch of reviews really sums it up perfectly. Think of it more like a long-term support system than a quick fix. The results, while not immediate, felt genuine. And that genuine part is key. People describe it as a cleaner, more natural-feeling result, not like the sudden jolt you'd get from a prescription pill. So let's circle all the way back to the question we started with. Is Aizen Power worth it? According to the reviews, the answer is yes. But, and this is a big but, if you have the right expectations. Success with this stuff seems to boil down to one thing: being consistent and being patient. So at the end of the day, you've got a natural formula, a satisfaction guarantee. It seems pretty low risk. The real question isn't so much about the product anymore. The real question is for you. Are you prepared for the long-term commitment that it requires? Thanks for watching this review. If this video helped you make a decision, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next analysis. See you in the next one.